Stop using names. Is that taken away of rights of speech? No. I think humans whinge about too much stuff. Why are they whinging about rebranding? Is it because it's affecting their money? Is it because they can get more money attacking people that use their names? You know what I mean, people? Is things really necessary? Anyway, you can always ask people why they said that name. They go, well, I like this name, it fits with my company, blah, 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 blah. Right? And there's duplicates of names all over the place. We do it with English speaking, for Christ's sake. But you know what the problem is? Everybody wants to get rich quick. Everybody wants to have these rights to make you get rich quick like everybody else. So if there's the devil running around pushing buttons and getting things just by pushing buttons, and people know about it, what do you think is going to happen? People are going to go, well, that's unfair. I want to do what he's doing. But we all can't do it, can we? Why is that? Right? How does the markets work? Who always stays richer? People. Right? Just wake the fuck up. All the evidence is all right in our face. But a lot of people don't see it collectively all around the world. It's because we're not all taught the same. We haven't seen all the same information to add it up. Like I did when I watched docos, and I've told people before. You watch information, you hear news, you wait for time, you watch information, you hear news, and the more information that you watch and the more news you watch, the more smarter you can get to come to a logic, to work, put it all together, right? Because that's how smart people get shit done, is they put it all together, or you hear someone that's put it all together, like we've heard with another guy the other day saying, I learnt in 6 months what someone learnt in a lifetime. That's called sharing. Right? Obviously, he got paid to share that information. That's why we put out books, to get paid. But if we put out information and let everyone else, and you worked all your life, but then you put out the information and then let everyone else get all that information that you worked all your life for, and you don't get paid, do you know what that's called? That's called being an idiot and letting everyone have your information and you work for nothing in the end, doesn't it? Well, they make all the money because the money is what makes the life, isn't it? Or they stole all that information, didn't they? Because you haven't made a cent, and they're making money off of information that you haven't made a cent off yet, but you earned it, and you had to get it all your life to get those questions, that information, right? And these people think, definitely the ones that can learn someone's information in 6 months, think they can turn up and steal your information, and you haven't even earned any money. And you know why they do that too? Because they say they can. They can do it better, they say. Things like that, don't they? Or someone else does it and then puts out your information to everybody else, right? Which ends up being a fallout guy. See, if someone else stole my information and started putting it out, like I've said, and I'm not making no money, so you put in that story, and it's just one person, then he spreads it out to everyone else, and then the whole world's starting to use it, and they still got this guy hidden back, right? What do you call that? When this guy comes out and all his information's gone, how does he get his money? Does he sue every single one that got information from the other dude? Because it's all connected, isn't it? It's like a dude killing someone and then people getting benefits of his murder by telling people what he got. Right? And do you want some? Don't say anything, you know. Things like that. The world is terrible. Sins have never just appeared, right? Look at the stories more clearly and don't just hear a little bit, yeah. Don't get fooled by the people in the suits telling you things, right? Because they're in a suit and you think, oh, their life's better than mine, I should listen. That is not true. Their life could be better than yours in deceiviest ways. And when it comes to this world, most people, I believe, are in a life because of deceiviest ways, right? And so I chuck out these questions, like I've been talking about deceivious people and stuff like that. I can chuck these out, and people all want questions, right? Let's see when I get a question answered or someone talks about my question. Because, like I said, a lot of the devil minions rather say he's putting out a question he doesn't know, he wants to know. We won't tell him. Hilarious, keep thinking that. Like I said, there is some questions that I haven't got a 100% answer. But when I think of a question, I've definitely got theories. Right? That's how you get to the question. Right? But you want the question to be guaranteed answered. That's how science is when we're trying to figure out things. So you bring in others to help you out with that, don't you? But anyway, like I said, this world has a lot of problems. It might have been caused because they strung up Jesus. How's this for a theory? Because they strung up Jesus, they thought they got rid of their sins because Jesus, the problem in that time, just appeared. He stopped, the kings and queens can go back to what they were doing because the person that was carrying on is dead, and now they can say he's dead, so who wants to listen to him? You get it? Easy brainwashing power. Right? Like a bad guy shooting priests and going, where's your fucking God now? Right? Maybe that was a test or something. Right? A lot of things are tests when it comes to this whole world. And like that story back then and stories we've had, there was nothing around, and the next minute there's these big stories and incidents. So, that guy that got shot in the head by an asshole, maybe his God will turn up to his kids and shoot them in the fucking head. And then, when that happens, his kids, and he won't know, get shot in the fucking head because they're evil motherfuckers in the end, right? Or they had a fate and someone did the same thing back to them. What do you think they're going to think? It's the same shit, isn't it? Where's your God? And all it comes down to is, where was your heart? That's where it was. Where was the right thinking and why we're here, really, to live right? Are we here to destroy the world and bring our end? Or are we here that makes more sense to learn, hopefully not destroy so much, like a kid learning and doing the right thing in the end. And then once we figure out this spot, learning at this home, we get to leave this home and get to go to another home and find other homes that are even better because we've learned to get along and do space travel. You get it. Then we get to have more friends because we've learned to get there because we're not barbaric and these friends want to let us in, just like humans talk about today. About being certain ways. No? Just think about it. Maybe we have to get to a spot where we don't need any drugs. Like some of the rich people say today, I don't want you to be my friend because you're a smoker. I don't want you to be my friend because you drink. I don't want you to be my friend because you take drugs every now and then. Right? Put the aliens in the same boat. Maybe they don't want to be our friends because of all our problems. You get it? So how we think they might think. But what you need to think about is, what's the right way with all the knowledge we know? Plus the people we can talk to, our elders. The ones that usually used to have more knowledge was elders back in the day, because the older you got, the more knowledge you got. Definitely if you're in the world of less learned knowledge as you get older, right? And so you can speed up things. The elders used to pass down knowledge, but they'd already be rewarded for the knowledge that they got, so they can pass it down. They'll in a rank, an elder. You get it? But anyway, I'll leave it there and have a good one, people, because I might want to use this for tiki-toki, and I'll keep it under 10 minutes. Have a good one, but I bet you that'll get a lot of people thinking with those questions and answers. And wouldn't it be good if we can get people actually talking about that and waking up? Because we all know we can do the wrong thing for ages. We have. We've been barbaric for hundreds of thousands of years, and we slowly change. It's up to us to change. When a change happens, and usually for the better, all the way through history, we've seen what happens. Hopefully we're connected enough to talk to all the bad guys around the world to get them to wake up. But if that can't work, there's proof about things do need to happen, and we just got to go take these people out who are doing the wrong things. Simple as that. Like ants, we've got to get these grasshoppers. Okay, people, if we don't do that like ants, we're going to be just like ants through the movie where the grasshoppers control them. Have a good one.